In Jerusalem, this is the site that was Pilate's palace, and having been tried by Caiaphas, the high priest, the Jews had to secure the Roman authorities' stamp of approval for execution of Jesus. So they brought Jesus here to Pilate's palace, and here was just across the way is where Jesus was flogged. We'll go there in a moment and see where the soldiers beat him. And then they brought him back, and Pilate famously said, "Behold the man." Ecce homo is the Latin phrase. And this is the Ecce homo bridge, which is commemorating that moment when Pilate brought Jesus and ultimately had him swapped for Barabbas, who was the real criminal, and Jesus was exchanged. It's a beautiful picture of the exchange of the cross, ultimately, that he took our place in order that we might find his freedom. And from this site, Jesus was taken, well, he had a 600-meter walk now to climb the hill to Golgotha, and we're heading down there in a moment. This is Pilate's palace in Jerusalem. This is the Church of the Flagellation in Jerusalem, and it marks the site that used to be a Roman praetorium. Here the guards would have had their courtyard, and it's this site where Jesus was flogged. A cat of nine tails was used. It was effectively leather strands with bits of bone and metal that were lashed into the sufferer's back, pulling out even flesh, sometimes even bone from the person. Jesus was flogged almost to the point of death here in this courtyard by the Roman praetorium. And this is where they also twisted into his skull a crown of thorns and placed on him the purple robe to mock him. He'd been called the King of the Jews, and this was a scene where they mocked him and flogged him before ultimately he'd be sentenced to crucifixion and led away to Golgotha, the Church of the Flagellation in Jerusalem.